Hey gang, Kevin here, Life22. And it's, well, for me it's still Friday, but for you it's Sunday. Because that's when I'm releasing this. And we've got another letter from Luke. This one dated June 13th. So this one is like 12 days after the last one. And this is of 2024. So, Life22 digital footprint. That's who it's addressed to. And he's still in Albion, New York. Which, why would he move? And as you can see, I haven't read any of these. Like, every so often my wife will, like, read them. One. And then at the top of it, he writes, and I'm assuming this is just an excerpt quote at the top. Your salary comes from the Olean City taxpayers. Please admit this truth on Life22 in case you get subpoenaed. Why would I get subpoenaed? I'd also like to point out that I am reading the words of Luke Marshall Winkie, and these are letters addressed to me from him while he's incarcerated, and they do not reflect that of my employer, and any opinions hereof actually probably don't even, this video probably doesn't even include many of my opinions. It might be a couple, but none of them are my employer. John Sinatra's court has all evidence concerning every last Life22 video since early 2022, even if some have been deleted since. Never have deleted a video. Never. Nope. Even when people told me it was politically stupid for me to do something, left the video up. Because guess what? Can't delete the past, people. Can't delete the past. Kevin Bartholomew wrote a letter to John Sinatra for me in 2022. Now he is at ECMC with cardiac issues. ECMC saved my grandma Giardini in 2013 after her disastrous 5-day at Allegheny Nursing Home. Grandpa Giardini died helplessly at OGH in 2017. Grandma died during COVID at the Salamanca Nursing Home. So Kevin's chances at ECMC should be better than they would be at Cattaraugus County facility. So Life22 viewers should go pray for Kevin Bartholomew, the frequent Olean City Common Council, or just council, meeting attendee of pre-2020 who got 8% of the vote in 2019. Does he have access to, like, the internet? Like, I feel like that's the only way that he would know these numbers. Unless he is, like, just severely on the spectrum. Like, how do you remember that? Repent the entire Libertarian Party and never support them again. I am not happy to hear about their 2024 National Convention fist fights. At least the Capitol rioters were united. Thanks to my crime against society long-term accomplishments in terms of networking people who otherwise would not have spoken to each other, Minneapolis now has bus runs going through Seneca Allegheny Casino, and the tourists all by chance go to my mother and Jeff Bish's restaurant on Broad Street. Minneapolis and Salamanca never gave each other a second thought until I came around. My end of things, however, remains unresolved. I maintain that I am the victim, not the people on my list of people I can't legally talk to. Nothing happened to any of them. I pled guilty out of guilt from my years of internet bullshit. I threatened nobody. Katie Valentine can stop sending letters to this jail to imaginary inmates named B. Tallywhack, claiming she's coming here to bail out Benjamin Teeter. Benjamin Teeter can allegedly astral projecting to this jail 32-year-old Polish robbery inmate to ask what I'm in here saying about him. You're trying to convey that you're not insane. Like, every one of these letters. I don't even need to submit my letters to the court. If they haven't already been copied by the court, you write enough of these to the judge. The letters that you write to the judge are insane. Just like the letters that you write to me are. At the top of this one, there's so I stopped at that sentence so that I can continue here in a minute. But at the top of it, it says Matt Peterson Vols has an offer to become a federally recognized tax-exempt head of a national charity concerning earth and animal liberation, which will be launched at the Olean SPCA. Federal lawyers are ready to help. I don't have Matt's new address to inform him. Well, I don't either, and you're not getting it from me if I did. So, meh. What an idiot. I should be drinking through these. All right, so finishing off that paragraph at the top of page 2, Corrections Officer Ashbury decided to call the Orleans County Sheriff's on me for no reason after I accused him of being the one who talked to Katie from this jail April 2024 and being the officer who helped Devin Baker get Suboxone into this place. I am in solitary confinement due to the accusations that I shit in the shower as an act of protest over the very idea of being in jail. But with no evidence on paper proving these bare allegations. John Sinatra's courtroom has been at a standstill concerning my situation conclusion due to the very details of that very battle that's been taking place since early May. I am a permanent homeowner of Olean with no legitimate paperwork faults against me. I maintain my ability to curtail this Chinese finger trap game of retaliation taking place by helping Katie Valentine become one of Olean landlord with a stray cat charity. My ability to use local talent to help Ryan Gary create First Step Act classes for violent offenders and sex offenders, and my ability to send Brett Teeter and company to Costa Rica to cure his Crohn's at Rhythmia. Crohn's at Rhythmia? I don't know. Frank Passafoon will also help get U.S. Space Force and Homeland Security contracted into Siemens Dresser-Rand. When this is done, especially now, he has John Crawford's phone number from my father, Kevin Winky. Matt Keller got a letter about his new offer. Yahweh's name is mentioned in Exodus 6:2. His parents are Jupiter and Juno. Adam's first wife was Lilith, not Eve. Lilith became the serpent that deceived Eve. I will get confirmed at St. John's of Olean right away when I leave Orleans County Jail. My house is not vacant. Anyone who suggests otherwise gets sued. Luke Winky. Oh, my Lanta, folks. Well, that was the middle of June of last year, so we're on the home stretch. We got 9 more months. 9 more months. Mostly not letters to me. So 1 week. Oh man, I have to read in between. That's not going to happen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There was one that came this week. 12 more. This was that 1 more month of reading Luke Winky letters. So every weekend, there's going to be about 4 more weeks worth of reading Luke Winky letters until new ones come in. God help us all. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. Life22. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and seek medical counseling for coming to the show.